Oh, what's going on, boys and girls? Sergeant Ty again with Dyson Sphere Program. Alright, so I've been dreading doing this one because of several reasons, but it's now, as you can see from the research queue, everything is now up to green science, which means we have no choice. We need to get green science up and running. And I've been playing around looking at different ways of trying to do it. I think the best way is to actually use another planet. And I think I have the planet picked out. But first, I want to get all of the local stuff here. I want to get everything I can possibly get here. So we're going to be making this at another point. Well, nah, I'll remotely supply it for now. That's not going to go. More or less what I'm doing is I'm emptying these towers. So there's nothing left. Once the towers are empty, I'm going to take them out because I'm going to repurpose them. Boom. So like this one, it's going to get... Oh yeah, it was going to get warpers. We're only going to ask for 100 at a time. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to go like this. Because I don't want it to get in the way of everything else. That gives me 5 outs. Actually, it gives me 8 outs. Got 3 on this side, 3 on this side. Well, okay, yeah, I got a bunch. Anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just build this up for when it is done. We can put blues into the system. Now, how am I going to get the blue over there? I think the best way is to kind of go like this. Bring it back, bring it there, move the power pole, and bring that to there. And we need the power pole back in. And we're going to go ahead and get a proliferator on this. Ooh, how am I going to do that? I wonder, would that work? Oops. I think I screwed that up. No, I didn't. Alright, so we're going to go ahead. Let's try this again. This is for science, of course. You know that. Nope, that's not going to work. So let me get the proliferation on here. I think I'll go right here with it. And I'll bring you guys back. Alright. Easy build. Blue's out. Now... Okay, we got the excess of those, so let's go ahead and go to map view. I'll put this one back on to supply. I'll go up here. Where is it? Yep, it's right there. Oh, that save. Put that as supply. Oops. And there's one more. Right. Where is it? So there's red. There's purple. There's one more. Which? Yellow. Why don't I see yellow? I'll go slower. Oh my god. I have no idea. I'm blind as a bat. Let me find it. Oh, that's why I didn't see it. It's only 2 towers, not multiple towers. Okay. Supply. Okay. Now everything should be coming into here, and we're going to have 10,000 ready to go for when we get green in here. I'm going to go ahead and build the blue a different way, though. Actually, I'll just leave the blue as is. There's really no use for me to move the blue, because it's just going to work anyways. So... technically, I don't need that. The rest of the belts, we'll configure them as we go along, but for now. Alright, so my plan, since I kind of stocked up my inventory, I'd been out and about here. Let me kind of show you. I kind of left you on a cliffhanger last time on our way to Kappa. And, well, Kappa was a little more than I was expecting. I'll show you. Thank God it doesn't take me very long. And yes, I'm using deuterium fuel now, so it's actually able to last a lot longer through these warps, which is really nice. But alright, I'll bring you guys back once I get over there. So here's Kappa. It's got a lot of fire ice, it's got some iron, it's got some silicon, it's got some titanium, it's got some stuff, which is really nice. Like that coal. That coal is really nice. I actually need to figure out what's going on with the coal, so let me get that one figured out, but I found a better system for us, and I will show you guys in just a sec. Oh, also, one thing with this place is I'm tapping all the coal because we're out of proliferation again. Surprise. And crude oil. We're desperately needing that. So I'm just going around and kind of doing this number with all the coal and oil. I'm not going to do anything special with this planet, but I do got to say, these little mushroom trees and the little, like, it reminds me of like an Easter egg on a pedestal. I love these kind of planets. They're just kind of cool. So, anyways, BRBs. Okay, so sometime later, I got all the oil and all the coal routed into these towers. So like there's a ton of oil here. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to put oil in this tower too, because I know exactly what's going to happen once we get the green cubes up and running. So let's take a quick look at the green cubes. My plan with that one, by the way, is because I kind of screwed it up from the get-go of 100 units per minute. I'm going to continue with that until we're onto the mega base, or until I've completed technically the final mission, which is right here. Mission complete. Once I get there, then yeah, we're going to go real scale and big. But up until then, so green cubes need quantum chips and lenses. Lenses is pretty easy. The barbells and some coal for diamonds. Done. No problem. Quantum chips, on the other hand, are not very fun. So we got processors. We can do another build for processors. Not a big deal. We already have that down. But the plain filters are going to be a whole lot different, because titanium glass is just simply water, titanium, and glass. Not a big deal there. However, the Casimir crystals is where it gets a little tricky. We got plenty of hydrogen, we got plenty of graphite, we have the fire ice that we can use for both of that. Boom, done, handled, no problem. But it's the titanium crystals that are going to be an issue, because we need organic crystals. Yes, this planet has organic crystals that I could mine. This is a rare resource. I can't mine that, which means I have to make the organic crystals from plastic, refined oil, and water, which means it is a huge setup. So let me tab out real quick. So for 100 units of green crystals, and this is with the green assemblers and proliferation, even though we don't have enough right now, we'll get there. With that, we need 82 assemblers, 70 refineries, 62 smelters, 31 veins of iron, 24 deuterium, what are those called? Fractionators, 24 veins of coal, 20 research labs, 15 chemical plants, 15 per second of the oil, and the list just goes on. So this is not going to be the planet we're going to for making stuff. That's going to be a totally different planet, and I don't remember. Maybe it was this one. Let's head over there real quick, and I want to show you the crazy amounts of iron and coal and stuff that I left you guys, or iron and everything else. Anyways, that I left you on a cliffhanger with the last episode. So let me get over there, and I'll bring you guys back in just a second. Okay, so we finally made it. I had to jump all the way around because I forgot that it wasn't as close as I thought it was. And that's what threw me off. But Beta has 22.5 million iron, 23.1 million copper, 14.5 million titanium, a little bit of coal, yada yada. And then this one has a bunch more titanium and copper in the side. Holy crap. And this is a lava planet. So, I told you I'd bring you guys back when I've kind of stamped something down. So, I kind of went overboard. Well, leave it to me, right? So, long story short, this is now my foundation making place. I put a bunch of these the lava things to create some power, which has been absolutely fantastic for this build. So I am having a bunch here. The one thing I don't think I have on this planet is my build for... Nope, I don't. So I'm going to have to pave over that stone, because I think that's the only place big enough. We're going to have to get the empty things to come over here. So we're going to go ahead and hide all of this. And boop, gone. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead, build this, 16 charge discharge. Looks like the little bit of coal, it's not enough to even worry about at this point, it's in the way. So let's go ahead and grab that again. And this is going to be able to charge a good chunk of our entire network. So let's go ahead and get this built real quick, and this is going to be set to charge. That one, and whoops, that one. So let's go ahead. Which ones do I have in? Nope. We are going to only be supplying that from here. So, full ones. So we're going to remote demand a bunch of this stuff. It's going to take a little bit because we're out of blue motors, but it's whatever. So that one's going to be that one. I hate that it doesn't save this sometimes. Alright, let's get this built. BRBs. Alright, so we're going to locally demand this and then store it so no off-world can grab it. So once those come in, we should have the stuff heading out. Let's see. There's that. No. Interesting. Because we're producing enough. We have more than enough capacity here. So I'll have to figure that one out at a later point. But I believe it's just blue motors, which I think the issue with that is coal. I think. So anyways, I got these placed down, and they're actually kind of cool. Each one of them's a little bit different. Like if you look at the percentages here, here's 117%, which means it's creating 2.81 megawatts. The only problem that I see with these, and correct me if I am wrong on that, because I definitely would like to be put in the know, this throttles down, so it won't produce as much, and then it takes a minute for it to get back up. The reason I say that is, let me show you. So let me get rid of that. Let me find that spot again. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. When you place it down, oh, I found a better spot. 121. Look, it's taken a little bit for it to wind up, for it to be able to produce the correct power. So if you just put a rampant demand on this all of a sudden, I think it would, your system would falter. I could be wrong though. But anyways, I have tapped a few of the iron veins around here, and as you can see, I put all 200 plus of those things down, and actually need to order some more to be able to finish this place up. So let's go ahead, let's get those ordered up. So we need these. Let's go another 200. Remote demand. Okay, we're gonna get 600 because reasons. I'll get those and put those down so you guys don't have to watch. I'll show you the first couple, but then I'll kind of move on from there. So quick little design thing that I did here is took a bunch of this iron, put it into the system, so it's a 1-to-1. One iron goes into steel that goes back into the tower. The steel gets then... Well, I also have the stone from across multiple networks sitting here, going into here, making bricks. There's the bricks. Bricks and steel come down into here, go into this array, and I could actually almost duplicate this without any issue if I need more. But I highly doubt I would need more, but who knows. So... Because I have 10,000 in the network, so I have 15,000 in the network plus stockpile. So, yeah. We'll see. Alright, anyways. BRBs. Alright, so I finally got the planet covered, every bit of lava covered. So, how are we looking on power? Yeah, I think we're looking good. Did we finally get some empty ones here? We do. Sweet. I wanted to do it with you guys since I built it with you guys. I know, I probably not so efficient with that one, but whatever. So... empties. And now empties. Now it's all just gonna light up nice and slow. But now we're taking all that extra charge and putting it into the system for more power for other planets that don't have power. Voila! And because these aren't maxed out at 45 megawatts, I'm not worried about putting any more arrays down. I was thinking I was gonna have to. So, alright, let me get over to another planet that we're actually gonna build on, so give me a sec. And I think we found our planet that we're gonna go ahead and claim. Yes, there is a lot of iron and copper and stuff here. That's not my big worry. My biggest worry is getting sulfuric acid for our green cubes, because we need a lot of sulfuric acid. This will save us a lot of production and things that we have to set up. So, alright, let's start off with the polar hub, and we're gonna go ahead and... Interesting. It won't allow me to put that down. My blueprint, look at the center. It's a freaking Nazi symbol. How did that happen? I'm gonna get demonetized for that alone. Okay, so we're gonna have to rebuild this by hand. So we're gonna have one out there, and we're gonna have one right there. 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 And there. Okay. So what we're going to do here is we're going to get all the sulfuric acid, and we're going to get it pumped up and put it into 2 towers, because I want 20,000 on stock. So let me kind of get that built out. Let me get this rearranged to the stuff we might need. We're not going to need belts, but we are going to need water pumps. How many do I have on me? Ooh, I might have slightly put those away. There's 20. I know those aren't being made because I handmade all those. Okay, BRBs. And we're gonna need a bit of power, so let's get this up and running. I gotta find that perfect position. I think that's close as I'm gonna get, so. Alright, let's get, ooh, we're gonna need some of those too. So please don't send a ton. Please tell me I have this set up right. Like, I'll put 100 in my pocket. Anybody? Nobody? Okay. That's gonna be fun. Okay, so yeah, BRBs. Okay, so I oofed. I had to look it over again, and we don't even need sulfuric acid, but I want to get it in the system anyways. We will need it at some point, so I will do this off camera, get it into the system. I just want to show you guys that that's kind of what I'm doing, just putting as many as I can in of the water gatherers, aka acid gatherers. So, BRBs. I do gotta say, still doing the acid, still doing stuff here, but I love looking at the streams of our vessels running all the way across the systems. Like, that is just so freaking cool. I can't wait to see late game when it's just, it looks like a cluster. We're talking probably 5,000 plus to actually be in the sky, if not more. It's gonna be awesome. Oh yes, I remember now why I wanted acid. You know why? So I can burn the worlds all together. Woo-ha-ha-ha-ha. I gotta do a destroy the world every once in a while. Yes, I'm giving credit to one of my commenters for that. I believe his name was Keith. Thanks for the idea. Do appreciate it. And I will, I just read that today, so. Alright, now back on to green cubes. Let me find another planet. Perfect. We got a tiger planet. I love these planets. So what I'm going to do for this one, I'm going to go ahead and head up to the north. Yep, that is the north. We're going to see if the polar hub works over here. Nope. The hub broke. Alright, let me build this from scratch, re-blueprint it, because this is kind of a nightmare, to be honest with you. Yes, I know, I hand-built it on the last planet. I totally forgot to blueprint it before I started requesting things, so I was like, nah, I'll do it on the next one. So, here's the next one. Okay, so there's that one. And now this last one, all we need is this one to pull in 500 warpers. So locally storage, but we're going to remotely demand it. 876. Where in the heck are they getting these numbers? Like, okay, hold up. Now that I have minimum load of vessels, 1%. I have my own ships in there. Oh, I don't have warpers though. So it's still going to give me whatever I want. Oh, 600. Okay, whatever. Alright. Now let's go ahead and get this belted over. So we want warpers going in that way. We want warpers going in this way. We want warpers going right down the center. And this one is also going to be those. So now let's go ahead and locally store this stuff. And then remotely demand everything else. Well, that's a bit scary. Almost nothing's coming in. Do we have enough warpers? We are using quite a few though. I'm gonna have to get that green science up for more warpers sooner rather than later, so we'll see how this works out. Alright, I'll bring you guys back when I got this all done and over with. So, I'll kind of give you a little bit of an update. It's been quite some time again, and I've kind of maybe went a little bit much. Not necessarily built much, but going to, and you'll see what I mean. I've kind of capped over our entire northern pole so we can kind of do whatever we want. Oh, look at that little piece that thinks he can get away. Ha! Think again. That was not actually intentional. I just noticed that as I was flying over. But I have foundation coming in here. I got foundation coming in here. I got a bunch of these once I would put power to this place and got them all the way up and running. Then I was able to get these things inbound, except the smelters. For some reason, the smelters aren't coming in, which I need to look into that one because I'm going to definitely need those. But let's go ahead and let's kind of start with one of our builds. We're going to start by using this line, taking sections at a time, and kind of going from there. I want to pave it over as we go along, so I'm going to wait for that foundation, because 1,000 foundation is... and there is 400. So you can see that it takes a lot. Actually, that's 410. So, yeah. This is also a great place to get soil. So I get 13,800 soil per one of these things, give or take. And this is actually how you get your soil, so that way when you go to a water world and you're ready to take it over, you have enough soil. So that's why I'm sitting at 3 million right now, is doing this northern section. So let me get a bunch of this more paved out and I'll be right back. Okay, let's start with first things first. Let's go ahead and get... how many items are needed for this? Just the 2. Yeah, but I'm going to need it to go out. So, alright. So let's go ahead and... trying to decide which way is going to probably be best. I think we're going to go there with it. And the way we're going to run this belt is we're going to have 2 items coming out. And then we only need technically 20 of these. Now we can actually do with less. Like if we do a 5 stack there. Use now. So 5, 10, 15, and then 20. Yeah, I didn't think we were going to need many. But this will be massively upgraded at a later point once we go to 100 per second versus 100 per minute. So, alright, so what are we getting in here? We're getting green cubes gravity matrix, which is green lenses, and the everlasting quantum chips. And we'll go ahead and let those stockpile and everything. So we're going to go ahead, put those in there, put those in there. Minimum load, 100%. And we're going to go ahead and request in warpers, because these are going to be going out to our home planet. Boom. Okay. So, let's get this powered up, even though it's not going to do anything but sit here, because, well, there's nothing to power it. No, there's nothing for it to do, so. And then we'll get a thing in there, and we're going to go ahead and one in there, one in there, one in there, and one in there. And then rinse and repeat on this other side. I can't copy and paste it because the way it is. So we'll copy that, put that there. Come on, there you go. And you go there. Same level, right? Yep. Okay. And these are going to be green cubes. Yes, I know I can stack them 15 high, so technically I need one stack and a bit, but this keeps it even and level for now. So, alright. So let's go ahead, and everything here is going to be made locally. How we're going to be able to do all that power, I don't know, but we'll get it freaking figured out, hopefully. And which one of these had my warpers in it? It's that one. Oh, it doesn't have any drones. There we go. And local storage, local supply. There we go. Alright, so ta-da! Green cube's done! No, I'm just kidding. Alright, so next big project. Both green lenses, and yes, I just leaned back in my chair and I'm rubbing my eyes because I know how bad this is going to be. Green lenses, we're going to work on today. We're going to get that finished because we already have it kind of in our minds of how to do that. And we're going to work backwards. So first thing we're going to need is gravity, whatchamacallums. What the hell are those things called? Strange matter. So we're going to need some particle colliders for those. I don't remember. Technically we need 5.6. So me ordering 100 is going to be too much. And how much do you want to bet? It's going to bring me 600. Oh, it's actually going to bring me 200. I'm okay with that. It's not bad. All right, so let's wait for those to get in. Then we'll get that one up and running and built down. The way my plan is we're going to do green lenses here. So it's going to have to be, because it's too close there. What we might do instead is move this up. Actually, it's not a bad idea. Let me go ahead and cancel that. Take all that, and that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this, because I don't want to use this. I don't want to try to do this again. F2. Paste. And then we're going to bring this all the way up north. Can I put it there? Too close. Can I put it there? Yes. Okay. Alright. And then we're going to go ahead and take another one of these. And we're going to put that right there. With an extra one right, I believe, is right there. Yes. With the power poles connecting these guys. I'm probably going to have to take that out at some point, but we'll see. Oh, I didn't took the power pole off there. Whoopsie. All right, those in? Oh, they are. Sweet. So I need 6. We'll go 10. Sure. So this one's going to have... Where are they? There. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and put all of these in there. Ta-da. Drones. Things. Alright. So now, with the particle colliders... Where are those? They're under production. Okay. So, strange matter. Or this is going to be green lenses. To do that, we need the barbells. There. And we need the... I already forgot. Diamonds. Bueller. There we are. I will let it stack up. Remotely, everything is going to be local. We are not... No. So... For these, though, to get the graviton lenses, we're gonna need just the 2 belts. So we'll put it on this side. And we're gonna need 4.2. Oh. I almost stoofed it. I like... Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it this way. So this one's also going to request the proliferators. Now, could I do blue proliferation? Yeah? Yes, I could. That's going to have to be down the line. That's going to have to be down the line. Okay. So the way this is going to work is we're going to actually have the belt come out this backside of proliferation and run downwards. This is interesting. Yeah, we'll just have it run a straight line for now. And we're going to have branch off belts coming off here, going up. I guess they could stay to the ground there and go like that. Too close. Whatever. And this one's going to need power too. Okay. So now we're going to do the branch off belt on here. I might come up with a better design than this because I like keeping things a little neat. Main base wouldn't have said that, but I do actually like keeping things neat. Now we could just do that and that. That works. All right. And so we're going to need 4.7. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna go 8. Nope, we're gonna go 6. Because this is an expandable build that you're gonna see. So these are gonna be the green lenses. Same with these. Now let's go ahead and in. All right. Perfect. Okay. So how are we going to make this? The strange matter now. So the strange matter is going to take what? 3 products out. Okay. So let's go ahead and take our 3 belts out. I only needed 6 of these, but they're really long, so we'll see how this works. All right, we're gonna go ahead and proliferate this from the get-go while we remember. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and put this power pole here because we know we're gonna need it, and then put the inserter on. Perfect. Now, particle colliding. There it is. If I click enough buttons, maybe it'll actually work. 1, 2, 3, 6 of them. We're gonna have to offset it, right? So we got 1 in, 2 in. Oh, no. 2 in, 3 in. And that's going to be for that one too. This one's going to come out a little bit more. And we're going to go ahead and do that. And this is going to be green. All right. And then, yes. So we are going to have to offset this a bit. So this is where this one's sitting. I would have to move it there, but then we run into proliferation issues. So we're going to have to go over here. Way off centered, but or the other option is we move it down a little bit. Delete that inserter. That means no more needs to go past that point, which is awesome. Perfect. Okay. Production, we're gonna go into here, take those off. We can go those 3 spots. Awesome. Then we're gonna go ahead and take this in, and in. Haha. Don't worry, I haven't forgot about outbound belts yet. I'm gonna bring this across to here. Aha, that's why you would want to lift that up, is return belts. I wonder if I even did return belts on any of the other ones. Probably not. Because thinking is hard at times. Alright, and then move back over here, do these ones. Perfect. Let's go ahead and make sure this is all powered. Oh, Oh, it's too tight up here. It's a bit unfortunate. So we'll just put it right behind the inserters. Hopefully that covers everything. Okay. So yeah, return belts. Yep. Alright, 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 alright. You found the problem with my design. And come on. There we go. And put that in. And then we're gonna have a... Oh, no, 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 no. Stay down. Do that. Bring that all the way into there. And then... Oh. Lols. The entire opposite of what I was trying to do. If you guys like watching me screw up like this, I won't edit out a bunch of stuff, but I don't want you guys to be like clicking off because it's not exactly as you wanted to see it. So let me know down below, please. Alright. Okay, we need... .7 assemblers of pink barbells. Okay, so let me get some more area paved out. BRBs. Alright, so pink barbells. We're gonna go right there with them. And my birds are on a roll again. BRBs. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, so pink barbells. Particle containers. So those are green motors. Lovely. Green motors, copper, and graphene. So we have plenty of graphene in our system. That's not going to be an issue. Yeah, none of this does. So, this. I screwed that up a little bit. So, iron and deuterium. Okay. Because of the distance it's traveling, we're going to kind of do this. And we'll let unlimited, because I'd rather it sit for a while, even though it's probably never going to sit once this thing gets up and going. Alright, so copper we have built somewhere else. We need a total of... Tabbing out 1 second. We need a total of 489.4 per minute, which is 6.8 smelters. So, nothing. We have more than enough of that in our entire system. We are good. If we're not, well, I'll fix it at a later point. So, alright. So, oh, that one's off. This cannot be true. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and, no. Take that. And run this down quite a bit more. We'll just kind of go like that for now. So, put the intermediate pull there. So we need 4.7 assemblers, and that's going to be 3 in, 1 out. Okay. 3 in. And we're going to get proliferation set up. I'm going to have to give it a real think about what I could do for a better idea for this proliferation. I don't know. It just seems a little bit janky. Is that, I guess, the best way to describe it? 4.7. So we're gonna do. We'll do 6 for now. Okay. So these are making these. Okay. There's that. Inbound. 1, 2, 3. And there's problem number 1. These are going to have to be offset because of the inserters. Little unfortunate, but not much I can do about it. Okay. So, and then we're going to go ahead and do inserters there, there, and there. Copy, paste, paste. Perfect. Outbound belt, coming out there, going in there. Coming out there, going in there. And yes, this will be a repeatable design for down the road. And that's the whole purpose of this. Once we get those suns too, the where are they? Technology. This one, the artificial sun. That will produce a ton of power, 72 megawatts. But that also requires a lot of the antimatter fuel rods, which is kind of a nightmare, to be honest with you. Doing this particle colliding for the whatchamacallit, the black or dark matter it's going to be a nightmare. All right, so let's go ahead, get this powered up right there. One power pole powers it all. Sweet. So now we're on to motors. Now, for these motors, we're going to need green because we're importing that. So the only thing we're doing here is green motors. So it's going to be right there. So green motors are taking these, and they're going to take these. Easy as could be. Yeah, we'll let that stockpile. No, we're not going to allow any remote out on these ones. I do have it set up like that with the other blue motors or green motors that I have going, but I'm not going to do it here. So, ooh, I didn't change that. Little things that do make a difference in the functionality of, there we go. Okay, so for these ones, it's going to be 2 in, 1 out. Fairly simple. So we're going to do 1 there, and we're going to do 1 there. And when a belt can't saturate it far enough, that's when you grab another logistic tower, plop it down, and continue out the build. It makes it very, very nice. And if it gets bad enough where you've wrapped the entire globe and you're coming back around, you copy it, and you go to the southern hemisphere. Depending upon how far down we go, that is. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab this. No, nice try. We're going to do that. Do this. Give me that. I need to go up and in. Now it looks like I need to grab a few more belts. Guess what? Came prepared. And now it's going to go out and get some more. Happy days are here at last. Alright, so I needed 4 machines. Offset them by 1. Oh, I don't need to offset these ones. Ha ha ha. I hate offsetting. I really do. Okay, and then we're going to have outbound belts. Into there. We're going to do outbound belts to here. And let's do all the inserters at once this time. That's so dang hard for me. There we go. And then a power pole. Boom. Take this, put that on the back side, put this on the front side, put this in the center. Alright. So everything, yep, everything's slowly powering up. How are we doing on power? Satisfaction is good so far, which is awesome. Alright. Especially since nothing's moving. And then grab, hey, who knew? Another logistics tower. Put that down. Yes, could I use the interplanetary ones and shrink this up? Yes. However, here's one thing to think about. I can take this, offset it by 3, and put a whole second section with its own belts coming out. Haha. Bet you didn't think of that one. Okay, so for these motors, we need iron. Really? Iron, gears, and I believe it's coils. Yes. So 3 in, 1 out. Easy. 1, 2, 3. Proliferation. 1, 2, 3. And then proliferation. Power. And then we're going to go ahead and make sure that this is offset. And we need 6.5, so we need 7. We'll go 8. Puts a little extra in the network, which I'm fine with. And these ones are going to be these motors. Oops. Alright, and then belts. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no. Nope. Alright, try that again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ah! 3. Ay. Belts behind, going in. And then we do outbound. And yes, I intentionally screwed up the rear ends on these ones in comparison to the last ones. Don't care. Alright. Now we just put down a few power poles. There you go. That one's up and running. So that one, we're going to go ahead and locally store that. Well, do we want to do these here? Yes, because I don't have them built anywhere. So these are going to be a local demand. These are not going to be remote. These are also not going to be remote. This is going to be a local demand. This is going to be a solely remote demand. However, we need to do that. Quite a few of these ones are actually going to need to go get products. But I don't want 3,000 warpers sitting here at a place. But I don't want a bunch sitting on the belt either. Let me think about that. Why don't I just use my hubs? So, remote demand. Copper. Remote demand. What else do I need? I have copper and iron. So, proliferation. And then we're going to have this one hold the proliferation. We're going to say 3,000 at a time. Remote demand. Locally, it'll just let it do its thing. Warpers are still needed there. Why doesn't this one give warpers? Oh, they're local demand. Alright, diamonds. That's gonna have to be a local demand also. Iron's gonna be a local demand. There's not gonna be any local deuterium. Or do I want to do that? Do a huge deuterium thing here. I can get some from the gas giants, but not enough to hold. Yeah, I'm going to have to make a repeatable design for when we go to 100 per second. Oh, the things I do. Alright. So let's let some of this come in. I'll be right back. Alright, so I think the best way is just to use the upper towers, the northern towers. The drones will be fast enough eventually, but for these small builds, like, let me show you the iron down here already. We're already at 3,000 in just a couple minutes, so, or 3,000 left of the storage. Why is it every time? Oh, there's another one. Haha. Yes, I just paved out a bunch more of this area. So we literally almost have a full quarter. As soon as I get down to like right here, we have a quarter of the planet done, if I remember correctly, math numbers wise, but my head hurts. And before anybody asks, let me show you what, there's only 1 million iron here. 5.9 million copper, yeah, it's quite a bit, but not enough. 3 million silicon, 3 million, or 5 million titanium, 3 million stone. Just don't really care enough. Really don't care. Really? Do you think I really care? Anyways, for these last bits, we're going to get the magnetic coils up and running. So we're going to go ahead and bring that down to right there. And we're going to do... So for these... Oh, give me a second. Got to tab out. Magnetic coils. Okay, here's where the funny thing is. Done. Yeah, it's 3 exactly with proliferation. But I'm going to make it so it's a repeatable design. And we got to have 2 belts coming out. So we're actually going to go across the top edge here. So this one's going to make the magnetic coils, which are these, and it's copper. It's funny how there's some things I can remember. Alright. This is going to be a local demand. This is only going to be a local supply. So we'll just do that. Have I been putting... Oh, the ones that I have to go out, I've been putting these guys in. Don't need them there. Do need them there. I will need them here. Honestly, that can just stockpile. I don't care. Don't need them there. Okay. But that one will need some drones. So let's go back over this real quick. Drones and logistics vessels needed. Need drones, no logistics. Drones. I do need logistics. No, because we're going to do that here. No logistics, only drones, and this one's going to be only drones. Okay. I just want to make sure I was right there. All right, and then we're going to wrap this up pretty much right here. See, I'm getting ahead of myself here. 1, 2. And this is how I'm going to do it for now. Like I said, I'm going to figure something else out about that proliferation, because that's a bit annoying. I will come up with an ingenious design that's my own, not somebody else's. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and we'll go right there. And then we'll put the outbound belt coming through there, to there, to there, to there. Alright, and these are going to make coils. And then we're going to go ahead and do this. And while I'm off the air doing other things, I'm going to figure out what's going on with our copper. I also need to figure out what's going on with our smelters. See? Talking and doing things here. So I'm going to figure out the copper and the... I just said them too. Holy crap. Or smelters. Holy moly. Now, none of this is going to work because I don't have the filters set. So, like, I really need to do this. What does it need the most of? more or less. So we're going to put iron down the middle. We're going to put gears into there. We're going to put coils into there. We're going to do motors and coils. And what does it need the most of? Really doesn't matter. It's all the same. So blue motors, copper, and graphene. I also need to figure out the graphene too, why it's not coming here. Particle colliders, what do you need the most of? Deuterium. So that one's going to be down the center. This one's going to have pink barbells, and then it's going to be iron there. And then on this one, we're going to go ahead and put strange matter and diamonds into there. And then for science, we're going to go ahead and put those and those. Alright, so we're on a good step. We're going to do a good progress. Hey, that's actually a pretty good screenshot. Alright, so I think that's where we're going to go ahead and leave it there. Next episode, we're going to finish up at least the green lenses. Hopefully I can have everything set up enough so we can do the quantum chips. But we'll see. What I might do is I might do this half for green lenses and this other half for quantum, but we'll figure out as we get there. So if you liked the video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Do let me know down below what you guys' thought process is and what I could be doing better. Thank you all for watching. Catch you next time. Bye for now.